My name is Kenny, and I draw and sculpt and do some writing. I made maybe 8 books in a couple of years, and I love making books because I love reading them. Each book kind of has a different sort of history, and they all kind of evolve quite naturally. The train drawing book, it's really the conclusion of a project that lasted a few years. Because I lived an hour away from where I was studying at university, I was on the train for an hour, and so I would do all sorts of things to pass the time. And one of those things was to draw people on the train. It was just something that I did. But whenever people would sort of come to my studio, I did have this big pile of drawings, because when I'd get to the studio, I'd just put them in a folder, and then the folders started to stack up. And so people would say, like, what are these? And yeah, it became something that I started to take more seriously, I guess, when other people took it seriously. They were invited to be in this exhibition at ACCA, and which was, I was really excited about. When I was sort of figuring out which drawings would go in this show, I had to kind of talk it through with the curator, and I would explain the drawings, and I'd say, can you pass me the one of the person whose nose was running, and you would have to explain the story behind the drawings to describe them. And I realized that almost the anecdote of the drawing was as much a part of the work as the drawing. And that's why this book format worked so well, because you could put drawing and text. You give each drawing its own time, and you can kind of create a little rhythm. I'll show you some drawings I've been working on. I'm a little bit excited about. Oh no, they're not in this book. This is the wrong one. Wait, no, I think this is the right. Can you just tap the drawings back? Yeah, there they are. That's better. But I remember I coloured them in, I thought. Can you just sprinkle some colour? That's better. That makes more sense. Humour's kind of funny to talk about, I think. There's that expression that talking about humour is it's like the frog in the science lab. You can dissect it, but if you dissect it, you will kill it at the same time. I think a lot of the humour I really like doesn't attack outwardly necessarily. So one project that I've been doing for a couple of years is make like a ceramic replica of a book, and then hopefully ask the author or the artist that it's about, if it's an artist book, to autograph it the way that they would at any book signing. Kind of as a fun way of saying, hi, I like your work. There's something about books that you come back to. Yeah, I think I'll always be making books in some way. And yeah, I love them as objects, which is why I sculpt them also. They're very thin bits of tree. I don't know, there's something a little bit special about them.